There is so many things that is wrong with Assassin's Creed Shadows. Like why can't we play as a male Japanese character in a Japanese themed game? People are bombing the dislike button in Assassin's Creed Shadows trailer. The other problem is why we need online connection to play a single player game, or the price of the game is quite high, and how Ubisoft is manipulating their consumers to buy their Ubisoft subscription, and last, that Ubisoft don't want you to own their games. First, we will talk about why we need an online connection to play a single player game. What are the advantages? And mainly, there is a huge disadvantages for those who like to collect the physical copy of the game. First of all, you need an online connection to run the game for the first time, but after that, then you do not need an online connection to play Assassin's Creed Shadows. Basically, it will download the required files to run the Assassin's Creed Shadows. As I said earlier, there is definitely an advantages of this decision made by Ubisoft. The best part is that those who buy the physical copy of the game from the retailer, they won't be able to leak any spoiler and upload in YouTube. Why? Because now it need an online connection to download a specific required file to run the game, and that won't be possible before the official release of the game. This will definitely prevent to leak any spoilers of the game. I'm pretty sure everybody would know that God of War Ragnarok, Kratos and Thor fight was leaked all over the internet, especially on YouTube, and somehow it was spreading to everyone's homepage of YouTube. Especially it was ruining it for the players who don't like to watch spoilers, and it ruining their experience, which is definitely not good for any of us. This step from Ubisoft definitely brings some positiveness, but it also brings negative. Definitely for those who like to own physical copy of the game, as I said before. Without online connection, you won't be able to play your game even if you are having the physical copy of the Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now let's assume that after 20 years you decided to play Assassin's Creed Shadows and you install the game through the disk. Now you won't be able to play the game without internet connection, and you need to download some required files to play the game. And Ubisoft has decided that they don't want to continue the series of Assassin's Creed Shadows, so they removed all the support of the game, and now you won't be able to download the required files to play the game. It already happened with the cruise. Those players who spend hours and hours and spend the money on that game, it's all gone because Ubisoft has shut down all the possibilities to play the cruise because they have removed the game from their library. Now you won't be able to even download the game. Before you buy any Ubisoft game, be careful because they can take the game away from you anytime, because as per them you don't actually own the game and they don't want you to own their games. Now moving on with the price of the game is definitely quite high if you compare it from the base edition to the gold edition and then to the ultimate edition. Definitely there is a huge difference from the base to the gold edition. The price of gold edition is 109.99 euros and the base edition is 69.99. 40 euros extra compared to the gold edition. I think they are charging way too extra in gold edition. I think the price of the gold edition could be 99.99 euros. That sounds very reasonable. I personally think that they are charging 10 euros extra for the 3-day early access. Remember, you are only getting 3-day early access on the gold edition, ultimate edition, and the Ubisoft Plus subscription. That I will come in later on. I really don't like that they are including 3-day early access in the game, and the price of that early access is definitely included that edition. Let's just say that it's been a month that Assassin's Creed Shadows has been released, and on Christmas you are planning to buy the game, which is the gold edition or ultimate edition. For you, the pre-order bonus and 3-day early access are actually useless because the game has already been out and the prices of that particular those two things are included on this gold edition. Sadly, you have to pay the same price for the game even if you don't actually get the benefits of those two things. If you try to buy Assassin's Creed Shadow after the release of the game, I will highly recommend you to buy the game on the sale because it's not worth to pay the full price of the gold edition or even ultimate edition. And another reason I think why they are increasing the prices of the AAA so high, they just want you to buy their subscription plan instead of owning their game. That's why they are keep adding the new games on their subscription, trying their best you to fall into the trap of that subscription. Remember these Assassin's Creed Shadows, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Mirage, you cannot finish a single game in a month. You will have a lot of options to play through a subscription, but you won't be able to finish a single game in a month because sometimes you may have some busy schedule, or suddenly you thought that okay, today is not the good day to play, you feel very tired, you skip it. In the end, it's all up to you. If you think Ubisoft subscription is the best way to play the games, then do buy it, or if you don't like it, don't buy it. Remember, you won't be having the freedom to play the game anytime or any place. Let's just say after 2 months you just saw someone playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Mirage or Shadows, and you get the curiosity and excitement inside you to play that game again. So now you don't actually own the game, you have to buy the subscription again. And this cycle will keep going on, and eventually you will find out that okay, I just spent that amount of money. I could have bought the actual edition of the game. Understand? And that is the problem of the subscription. Now the last part I want to talk about character Yasuke in Assassin's Creed Shadows, who is a samurai, but as per Japanese, he wasn't even a samurai, he was just a servant who used to clean swords. And this is why people are bombing dislike button on YouTube. We are talking about Ubisoft, they like to do these things as they wish. They don't even respect the source material anymore. I mean, it's fine if you won't buy these games. Eventually, Ubisoft has to listen what people actually want. Maybe they will come into senses. Till now, it all depends on your hands. If you keep buying this game, they will keep making it. And if you don't buy it, maybe Ubisoft will listen to the players what actually we want. Alright, that's gonna do it for me today, guys. I hope these points made your decision clear to buy Assassin's Creed Shadows or not. It's all up to you. Okay, I will be going now. I hope this video helped you to make the decision to buy the game or not, and your thoughts should be clear now. Don't need to thank me. Just like the video and subscribe. I'll be happy. Alright, I'm hoping that you are having a good day. See ya. Bye bye.